Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are a group consists of
Nur Fathan,
Syarif Hidayatullah,
Nely, Syifa, Nabila,
Faiz, Azhari.
Nazwa, Gyra, Novesa, Wiandari.
Today we are about to present to you about school bullying and social development. Enjoy watching!
What is bullying? Bullying is the use of force, coercion, hurtful teasing or threats to abuse, aggressively dominate or intimidate. The behavior is often repeated and habitual. Next slide. Types of bullying. There are many types of bullying. The first one is direct physical contact. The example are hitting, pushing, grabbing, kicking, and others. Second, direct verbal contact. This type of bullying is the beginning of other bullying behavior. The example are calling, sarcasm, or criticizing. Next is direct nonverbal behavior. This type of bullying includes the act of looking cynically, sticking out your tongue, mocking or threatening facial expression. The fourth is indirect nonverbal behavior. The act of silencing someone, manipulating a friendship so that it cracks, isolating and ignoring. Next slide. Next slide is cyberbullying. This is the newest types of bullying, which is act of hurting people using electronic media like social media and internet. And the last one is sexual harassment. This is the most implacable type of bullying for its victim. These types involve explicit or implicit sexual overdose or sexual assault.
Example of a bullying case: a student of SD Negeri 9, South Tambun, Regency Bekasi, West Java, with the initial F, who was a victim of bullying by his school friends, died on Thursday. Before he died, F was previously bullied by this friend by being carried out sliding, which made his leg swollen. After undergoing a doctor's examination, the victim was diagnosed with bone cancer and had it amputated. Next, please. Two perpetrators become suspects and detained. Bullying and abuse of junior high school student occurred in the Cimanggu district, Cilacap Regency. In the video circulating on social media, the perpetrator and victim are seen wearing the same school uniform. The incident is known to have occurred at SMPN 2 Cimanggu. The police then intervened and arrested the two perpetrators, student with the initial WS and MK. Now both of them have become suspect. The motive was that the victim admitted to being a member of the Barisan Siswa or Basis group, even though he is not a member on this group, said police Frankie.
Now, many people wonder what affecting students bullied their own friends at school. There are some factors affecting school bullying: lack of adequate supervision, weak anti-bullying policies, social dynamics, family issues, individual characteristics, peer pressure, societal influences, rise of technology, inequality and discrimination, school culture. Next, please. Lack of empathy education, mental health issues, inadequate teacher training, media influence, bystander effect, lack of parental involvement, and accessibility to weapons. As far as I'm concerned, school bullying is closely related to the environment in which an individual lives. Many researchers have used socio-ecological perspective, including focusing on family environment, school climate, community factors, peer status, and influence of peers. Most of these documents emphasize the need for a school-wide and multi-context approach. However, there is still a tendency to focus on specific issues related to individual children, emphasizing the development of empathy and social skills rather than focusing on patterns of interaction between children. There are many factors that affect the causes of school bullying. There are still some contradictory factors and unavoidable environmental factors from the perspective of current ecosystem theory. In addition to continuing to explore this, we should discuss on a broader scale to try our best to avoid more school bullying.
The impact of bullying. Bullying can have some negative impacts of their victim, and then here are some examples of the impact of bullying experienced by the victim. First one is triggering mental problems. The impact of bullying for victims that most often occurs is triggering mental health problems, such as an anxiety disorder, depression, to post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. The influence of bullying on mental health is usually experienced by the victim in long term. Next slide, please. The second one is sleep disorder. Insomnia is also one of the impact of bullying for victims that should not be underestimated. The reason is victims of bullying often experience prolonged stress that can cause hyperarousal, which is a condition when the body becomes very alert so that it interferes with the balance of the sleep and wake cycles. The third one is decrease in performance. Children who experience bullying will usually find it difficult to focus and concentrate while studying. Victims of bullying also often feel reluctant to go to school because they want to avoid the acts of oppression they experience. If let alone, this condition can have an impact on decline in children's academic achievement. Slide. And we have trust issue, have a mind for revenge, triggering health problems. Trust issue is a condition when it's difficult for a person to trust people around them. This condition is vulnerable to bullying victims because they are worried that they will get bad treatment again if they put their trust in others. In fact, if it's not treated immediately, bullying victims who experience trust issues tend to close themselves and are reluctant to socialize with other people. Have a mind for revenge. The impact of bullying on the psychology of the on the next victim is to have a mind for revenge. This needs to be watch out. This needs to be watched out because it can cause someone to commit acts of violence against others to bestow in their frustration. The last one is triggering health problems. In addition to psychology, bullying can affect the condition of the body, especially for victims who get psycho violence, such as wounds and bruises.
This is solution for bullying. Firstly, anti-bullying education. This involves implementing programs and initiatives aimed at educating students about the negative impacts of bullying, promoting empathy and fostering of a culture of respect and tolerance within the school community. Then secondly, approach to open discussion. Encouraging open dialogues allows students to express their thoughts and concern freely. This approach helps in addressing issues promptly, creating an inclusive atmosphere, and promoting understanding among students. Next slide. Provision of counseling service. Offering counseling service provides a vital support system for students facing challenges. Professional counselor can guide students through personal or academic difficulties. contributing to their overall well-being. Then social skill programs. Implementing programs that focus on developing social skills equip students with the tools needed for effective communication, collaboration, and conflict resolution, fostering positive relationships. Then social skill programs. Implementing programs that focus on developing social skills equip students with the tools needed for effective communication, collaboration, and conflict resolution, fostering positive relationships. Then parental involvement. Engaging parents in their child education creates a collaborative partnership. Regular communication and involvement in school activities empower parents to play an active role in addressing issues and promoting a positive school environment. And lastly, social media. Lastly, social media monitoring. Keeping an eye on social media activities helps identify and address potential issues related to cyberbullying. Monitoring ensures a safer online environment and enables timely intervention when needed.
That's all from us. Thank you for watching and
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bye bye bye.
Oh, udah.
Yay, pulang.